Hello and welcome back in this very awesome and very special and crazy requested video. So I received this crazy requested video on the Snapchat group. Yes, we have a Snapchat group. You can get added on the you can chat with all the fans, all of the channel fans on this group. First you need to add my Snapchat, which is Lord Bass 94, Lord BAS 94, and then you will get added on this group so you can chat and share your thoughts and request videos over there. Alright, so I received this amazing request by Mr. Isa Muhammad, or Mohammad Isa. So he requested a twin, yes my friend, twin 2UR-FSE V8 engines made by Lexus, or made by Toyota as we all know, and used in the Lexus LS600H. Right, so this engine is actually good. I mean, the V8 engine is actually a good engine. It's a 5-liter engine. It's very modern, very high tech. It's economical and it's very durable. Alright, so and as we all know, the H stands for the LS600H. The H stands for hybrid. So basically, this Lexus has a V8 in the front, and I think an electric motor to make it a hybrid car. So we snatched that engine out of it, and actually we got two engines and we stuck them together in a V16 form. So this is my friend. So this V16 engine is basically twin V8 engine, the twin Lexus V8s. So let's start with the specs. We have a V90 degrees 16-cylinder engine, aluminium block like the Lexus engine, 94 millimeters on the bore, 89.5 millimeter on the stroke, which equals I mean, if this was a V8 engine, it will equal a 5-liter engine, but since this is a V16 engine, as you can see, we have doubled the value, so it came out as 9,938 cc engine, or you can call it a 10-liter V16 engine. We have dual overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder. The original engine also came with 4 valves per cylinder, which equals 32 valves per cylinder, but since this one has 16 cylinders, as you can see, we have 64 valves, massive amount of valves. Aluminium head like the other one, variable valve lip technology like the real engine, a forged steel crankshaft like the real engine, heavy duty forged connecting rods, they same as basically everything is like the real engine. The internals are the same, the compression ratio is the same, the cam profile is 49 and the VVL profile is 76, with variable valve timing on all cams like the real engine, with +11 quality, naturally aspirated of course. And that engine came with direct fuel injection, so I've chosen also direct fuel injection, single throttle body like that engine, standard intake manifold, because as we all know, the Lexus 600 is a luxurious sedan, and that means it will come with a very silent, smooth engine. So I've chosen standard instead of performance. Ultimate 100 octane fuel is needed here. 14.5 is the air-fuel ratio, 99 on the ignition timing, and 6,400 is the official RPM limit for that engine. So I've chosen it here. Zero quality on the fuel system, tubular headers, dual exhaust pipes, 3-inch exhaust diameter, high flow 3-way catalytic converter, and a straight through first muffler and no second muffler, with +1 quality. And as you can all see, the engine makes 787 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 766 pound-feet of torque at 3,200. Basically, we have doubled the value. We have doubled the horsepower, doubled the torque. So basically, let's see, that engine came with 394 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. So as you can see, we have doubled the power, doubled the torque. Let's fire it up in its stock form, and then I'm gonna tweak it to max performance in another cologne. As you can hear, sound massive, sound really massive. So as you can hear, the engine sounds really like a massive truck engine actually. And that's how the developers decide to make the V16 sound, but it's okay. It's still very powerful, still very torquey. But this engine is actually it's very choked. I mean, to make this amount of power and torque, I have to choke the engine. The exhaust is very small for it. The headers are not really good, and the intake, single throttle body for a 16 cylinders, no, that's not enough. So basically, you will see like extreme amount of power with the modified version. So to modify it, let's save it, exit this engine. Where is it? We made what, 700 and something, right? Where is it? Here we go, the stock form. So as you can see, I have a V12 more powerful than it, more powerful than this V16. I have a V8 also. I have an inline 4 engine. I have a 2.4 liter inline 4 engine, 4-cylinder engine, which is making 801 horsepower. Yes. So basically, as you can see, this engine is actually, for a V16 engine, this is not really good. So we have to clone it, choose this one and revise, and now we can really open it up. We can really tune it to make it perfect as possible. Alright, so basically, to start with, of course, as always, since this is not a mass-produced engine, no, this is like a one-time, very custom, crazy idea engine. So I'm not gonna go like, as always, step by step. No, I'm gonna just go fully on maxed out. So race tubular, as you can see, by changing the headers from tubular to race tubular, we gained a lot of power, like, I don't know, I think more than 50 horsepower. And let's see what else. Remove the muffler, remove the catalytic converter, make the exhaust much bigger, like 3.8 inch exhaust diameter. I'm not gonna go plus 15 quality, plus 5 quality is more than enough. Plus 5 quality also on the fuel system. Put a little bit of ignition timing, put throttle per cylinder configuration, raise the RPM to 8000. Don't worry about this, I'm gonna fix it now. Put racing intake manifold. Let's see what else. The VVL profile, let's make it as aggressive as possible. Alright, so you can go actually maxed out, and let's go efficient. So this is as much as efficient as it will get. 35 with 100, it will get 29.3%. That's very good actually. I'm gonna keep the compression ratio the same because I don't want to open the internals, but since we need to push it to plus 5 quality, so I can rev it to 8000 without any problem. So yes, we started in life with only 700 and what, 700 and what, 80, 60, what did I actually got over there? So let's say 780 and 87, 89, 788, let's say 788 horsepower, and now we have 1228 horsepower, and we started with 700 and I don't know what is it, 766 pound-feet of torque, and now we have 854 pound-feet of torque. What did we do? We changed the camshafts, we put the throttle per cylinder configuration, so now we have 16 throttles instead of 1. And race intake manifold, no air filters, nothing, just snorkels, as you can see. We have put racing headers, with which they look absolutely magnificent. We raised the size of the exhaust to a 3.8 inch exhaust diameter, straight pipe, no restrictions whatsoever. Let me check the exhaust. We can actually go with 4.2 inch exhaust diameter. 4.2 inch will give us 1267 horsepower and 864 pound-feet of torque. Now that is massive indeed. Alright, so I have an idea. Let's open the engine and put billet steel crankshaft, titanium connecting rods, and lightweight forged pistons. Check out the connecting rods. They can take all the way up to 3,245 pound-feet of torque. And yes, I have an engine. I made a V16 King before, which made 4,000 horsepower and 4,000 pound-feet of torque. I'm gonna put the link in the description below so you can check it out. So basically right now we can raise the RPM to 8,900, and let's raise everything to plus 15 quality. Let's go mental here. I want to go mental and crazy so we can do it properly. So we can go actually to 9,300 RPM. Right, perfect. No, I want to keep it efficient as possible. So with 34 we can have 30.6% of fuel efficiency. And let's see, the exhaust diameter 4 inch is enough. I mean, if I want, I can push a lot of fuel in. Like, let's see by how much. Like up to 12.0 on the air fuel ratio, which will give us 1,414 horsepower and 940 pound-feet of torque. And yes, of course, the fuel efficiency will drop because we are pushing a lot of fuel in. But check this out. Check out the camshafts and of course look at these loops here. Basically everything looks absolutely magnificent. And check out the length on the camshafts. Extremely, we call them tall or long, extremely long camshafts. Wow. And check out the connecting rods, titanium golden looking. Alright, let's fire it up. What a massive engine. Wow, the power, the torque, the sound, the feeling is just magnificent. So basically, yes, if you took two V8s from a Lexus engine, which is the 2UR-FSE V8, if you take two, bolt them on together by a chain or some kind of technology, and yes, change the camshafts and put racing headers, throttle per cylinder configuration, and let's see, titanium connecting rods, billet steel crankshaft, and lightweight forged pistons. Raise the RPM, push a lot of fuel in, push the ignition timing to the max, and 4-inch exhaust diameter, and job done. 1,414 horsepower. And I'm talking in automation game, not in real life. In real life, it's very different. But you get the idea. So since we made this crazy engine, I'm gonna call it maxed out variant, but NA, naturally aspirated. So thank you so much, Mr. Isa Mohammad Isa, for your amazing request, and I hope that I can make all of your requests, because you request a lot of videos, dude. You really request a lot, and I'm really happy to make all of your requests, but you need to give a little bit of opportunity for other guys to request videos. But I promise you, I'll make all of them, and I'm gonna make all of your requests, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your request, Mr. Mohammed, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, get subscribed if you are new to my channel, and like the video, share the video if you want to share it, and keep requesting videos. Like, I prefer if you can request them on the Snapchat group, so I can keep track of them. Or it will be more appropriate actually if you can go to my Patreon page and write your request over there, so I can keep track of them, because sometimes I receive a lot of requests, and I mean, I get frustrated. I mean, how can I do them all? So I write them on a note. Sometimes I lose the note paper, or yeah. So basically, go to my Patreon, write it over there, so I can never lose it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you very, very soon with more cool requests and even more. But before I close the video, have you seen the throttle response? 100%. That's massive. Wow, 100% on throttle response. That's very good. And yes, the engine is heavy, extremely heavy, but so with lightweight forged internals and titanium connecting rods and aluminium block and cylinder heads, I think it should have been like 450 kilograms, and with all of these lightweight parts, it got all the way down to 371, which is good. 767 with everything on +15 quality. That's I mean, that's weird, but because we have chosen like racing intake manifold, yes, the reliability will drop. And with all of this, with racing camshaft, with racing basically everything, and it's still very, very smooth. 98.9, extremely smooth, and extremely loud as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you very, very soon, and goodbye for now, my friends.